Hey, what's up, everybody? Mr. Guinea here, and I'm going to do a review of this beautiful, gorgeous McLaren 720S that I got to drive over the 4th of July weekend. And I have to say, it was really a phenomenal car. And I think out of all the cars that I've driven, I think this is close to, if not the best car that I've driven. So let's get right into it. So I think the first thing I want to mention is that this car is just extremely gorgeous to look at. Now, when I first saw it online, I wouldn't say I wasn't that impressed with it, but like it just didn't really look as aggressive, say, as the Lamborghini Aventador. And I'm like, okay, how impressive is this car? But seeing it in person, it's gorgeous. And I think when you actually see it in person, you can really see all the lines, all the body lines, and just some of the design work. And then that's when you realize, okay, this is a gorgeous car. So let's kind of talk about this. Like, you see these headlights are the front lights are very very pronounced. I think that kind of also makes it really look aggressive. Also, one thing I didn't really take into account were the two vents on the front of the car. That really makes a huge difference. It makes it look more aggressive. So let's kind of walk around here a little bit. So you'll notice look at the bodywork on the chassis. Just look at that there's a little dip over there, for lack of a better term, air duct, I suppose. But in any case, just look at this bodywork here. That also makes the car aggressive. And you also notice it kind of looks like it's kind of aiming downward slightly. So again, it also makes the car really just kind of look better. And then one other thing I want to mention. So this color, I believe, is Supernova Silver. So again, when I saw the car online, I'm like, silver. I would rather have a car that, maybe was like a yellow or a red or something that stands out more. But actually, this silver does stand out, especially with the brake calipers being like that fluorescent green. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's kind of go inside let's do the interior now. So I'm gonna pop the door here. So you'll notice, the first thing you'll notice is the leather interior. So this car, it comes in what's called a luxury mode, luxury spider and performance spider. So this one probably is the luxury one because of the leather. If this was the performance one, these seats would be Alcantara. I kind of prefer the performance because I like the like the Alcantara seats. They're a little bit more race looking, and also there's also a lot more carbon fiber too. So I think that's kind of what I would prefer. But still, this interior is really, really beautiful. So again, kind of compared to the Lamborghini, like the Huracan, for example, you kind of have the console kind of up on here, so it's looks a little bit more refined and a little bit more pronounced and dramatic, almost kind of similar to the Aventador. The Aventador has that really pronounced, kind of almost horizontal looking console. This one here is very simplistic. It's just kind of vertical. It's a nice design. It's a really, really nice design. How you have like this button display here sticking out, and then you also have room kind of over here just for maybe your phone or maybe your key fob or what have you. So I really do like the design of this. It's simplistic, but yeah, it's still elegant. So one downside is that you really don't have a glove box here. So that's kind of, a little annoying. But you do have this. Let's see if I can open this up over here. But you do have a compartment over here, so you can put maybe your keys here, or like my mom, she was in the car and she had the keys for her car and everything, and her phone. She could put some of that in that little compartment over there. So that's very convenient. And one other thing, you actually have two cup holders too. You have one over here and one back there. So I think just for an exotic car, especially one at this level, I think there's a lot of little kind of creature comforts here. Just having two cup holders here is really, really convenient. And then over here you push this latch down here and open this up, and then here you have your USB ports over here, so that's also very convenient too. And you also have a little bit of space also for some other items. So if we kind of get a little closer over here to the console, you can see some of the different driving modes here. So you have comfort, sport, and track, and they provide different driving experiences. One I believe is for, I think, performance, the others for powertrain. I'm just kind of doing this off the top of my head. I got to return this car pretty soon. So I just want to talk about these lights a little bit. One other thing, at nighttime, this whole light here just kind of illuminates, and it just looks gorgeous at night. So I think that even really further brings out just how pronounced and just how, I'll just say, sexy these lights are. And then you look at this front splitter over here, again, just kind of adds to the aggressiveness of the car. I got the doors up now, so let's I'm gonna take this in a separate take. So, before we go for a drive, I thought it was worth just kind of getting a video of the car with the doors up. Again, this car just screams attention. For me, just talking about Lamborghini again, because I'm a Lamborghini person. But anyway, like the Huracan, I think it doesn't quite scream for attention as much. It's still a really nice looking car, but I just think I think the Aventador, for example, really screams attention with the way it looks. That's actually my favorite looking car. But this one here, again, seeing it in person, seeing this car with the doors up, and then taking into account just the aggressive lines and design of the chassis, and also with the rear spoiler up. Yeah, this car also screams for attention, and it's just gorgeous and stunning to look at. And just the doors up like that, it's just, the car is just, it's swag. Again, just, for lack of a better term, I'm just going to say swag.
I think what sets this car apart from the other cars I've driven, like the Ferrari and the Huracan, the 488 I'm referring to, is definitely the acceleration of this car. The acceleration of this car is easily faster than that of the Huracan, and also faster than that of the 488. Now the 488 actually performs very well. That's a very fast car too. But I think this car, just the way the turbo acts in this car, it's unbelievably fast. So, alright, stop recording now.